Rockets hosting the Jazz, and the Rockets are 10.5 point favorites. The over-under is at 226.5. The Jazz are plus 420 on the money line, and the Rockets are minus 560. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to tip-off tomorrow. They played each other once this season, and the Rockets won that game 127-126 in overtime. Now, I suggest when it comes to the NBA, you find a place that is great with confirming lineups because, as you can see, ESPN there has marketing listed as out. And if I go and look in Basketball Monster, it actually doesn't have him, but sometimes it'll have him here and it won't have him there, and vice versa. Underdog NBA on Twitter is the most accurate when it comes to lineups. As far as the lineups, it's supposed to be George, Dunn, Sensabaugh, Hendricks, and Collins, and then Van Vliet, Thompson, Green, Brooks, and Smith. The lineups have not been confirmed, and I complain about that in all these NBA games, and now that the season is starting to whittle down and these games mean less to certain teams, they're going to start resting players for health reasons or whatever the reason may be. Head-to-head, the Jazz are 7-3. The home team's 5-5. The underdog is 6-4 against the spread. The favorite is 8-2 on the money line. Over is hitting their last two. Over/under is 5-5, and the over at 226.5 is 6-4. The game they played this season went over, but both of these teams were healthier then. The Jazz are 2-8 in their last 10, 5-5 against the spread. The over is 5-4-1 in their last 10, and neither one of those teams played tonight. Losing by 19 to the T-Wolves, then by 10 to the T-Wolves, then by 12 to the Thunder, and then by 16 to the Mavericks. The last two games the Jazz played, they were on the road. For the Rockets, they're 9-1 in their last 10, 9-1 against the spread, and the over is 6-4. They have won their last 7 games that they've played, and they've covered 6 out of those 7 games. There was a total of 254, 220, 251, and then 244 points. Beating the Wizards by 16, beating the Cavs by 14, beating the Wizards by 23, and then beating the Bulls by 10. Now, granted, it does have a lot to do with who they're playing, with how they're winning, but W's are W's because they were stacking up losses for a while. And the over has hit in their last 4 games. The only thing I'm concerned about is how many points the Jazz are going to score in this game. If they put up over 100, this game goes over. I'm going to take the Rockets with the money line. I'll take the Rockets laying the points, and I'll go over. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.